ask that you allow her husband to be present. That's a decision up to you.
Right. What I was going to say is that the investigator Fenstermaker did alert me in advance of the meeting to the fact that Ms. McNeil was hoping her husband could be here with her for whatever she chooses to say today, as well as our consideration. He has waived confidentiality, and so that's entirely appropriate. They will be together, I believe. Please come in. Thank you for being here today. We'll talk to you more specifically in just a moment. Please, you may have a chair at the front if you would like. I presume you're Kathleen McNeil.
Yes.
Ms. McNeil, thank you for being here. We understand that the person behind you is your husband. You have waived confidentiality, so he can be here. That's fine with us. That's your approach. We appreciate that. Our process today is fivefold. First, we'll hear from our investigator. As a commission, by the way, my name is Dave Fiscum. I'm the acting chair of the commission today. Thank you for being here. Our investigator will report first. We may have questions for him. We'll turn to you for any comments you choose to make to us. Your discretion, you are allowed that opportunity. Next, we'll ask questions for you if we have any. And fifth, we'll make a decision on the matter before us today. So thank you for being here. Mr. Sullivan, please proceed. Or pardon me, Ms. Fenstermaker, please proceed. I do know the difference between you two, just so you know.
Well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Acting Chair Fiscum,
Thank you.
Commissioners. Item number 65 in your meeting books is a preliminary review report for Kathleen "Kat" McNeil. Ms. McNeil is the Budget Committee Chair for the Newburgh-Dundee School District. The complainant in this case argued that Ms. McNeil was required to declare a conflict of interest because she was a plaintiff in a case against the Newburgh-Dundee School District that could result in Ms. McNeil and other plaintiffs being awarded attorney's fees, costs, and litigation fees that the school district would be required to pay. Ms. McNeil argued that she was not required to declare a conflict of interest under the specific circumstances surrounding the lawsuit. While a financial impact to her may have been possible, it appears that financial impact was too tenuous at the time of the Budget Committee meetings to result in a potential conflict of interest. In coming to this conclusion, we took into account the Budget Committee's process, the fact that the award of the attorney's fees is at the sole discretion of the court, and that the outcome of whether she would be awarded attorney's fees was not known at the time. In reviewing all of those factors, it appears that she did not make a decision, recommendation, or take an action with an official that would or could result in a financial impact to herself, and therefore was not required to declare a conflict of interest. While it does not appear to be a conflict of interest under this specific set of circumstances, we note that under even a slightly different scenario, the analysis could change. Therefore, the report in your meeting books recommends dismissing this matter.
Thank you, investigator. Any questions for our investigator based on that report? Hearing and seeing none, Ms. McNeil, this is your chance to make any comments you choose to make to us on the matter before us. Please proceed. Identify yourself for the record if you choose to comment. Thank you for being here, for your patience with our agenda today. Colleagues, in light of that, we have a decision now about how to proceed. Any questions you might have for our investigator, our staff, or Ms. McNeil, who is here to answer questions, ask them right now. Hearing and seeing none, Commissioner Payne, please.
I move the commission to find that the complaint and information available during preliminary review appears to be insufficient to constitute a substantial objective basis for believing that Kathleen McNeil has violated provisions in ORS 2441202 and does not warrant further review, and that this complaint should be dismissed.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any comments on the motion before us? Hearing and seeing none, the administrator will call the roll on item 6.5. Please proceed.
Commissioner Mason.
Aye.
Commissioner McCulley.
Aye.
Commissioner Thompson.
Aye.
Commissioner Payne.
Aye.
Commissioner Resendez Gutierrez.
Aye.
Chair Fiscum.
Aye.
Motion passed 6-0.
Ms. McNeil and husband, thank you for being here and for your patience with our agenda today. The result is what you see before you, which is dismissal. And thank you for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, staff, we have 3 more items on our executive session agenda. If I'm right, are we ready for Mr. Stockdale, or is that not ready?
We're,
One.
go to 66.
We'll go to 66. Okay, we're on item 66, which involves Eric Bush.
He's on there right now.
And Mr. Bush, are you on the line right now?
He just popped up.
Mr. Bush, can you hear me?
I can.
Thank you. We're going to proceed with the item involving you on our executive session agenda today. It is, for what it's worth, item 66. For the record, my name is Dave Fiscum. We now see your picture. Welcome here. I'm the acting chair of the commission today. The matter before us is one involving you. We'll hear a presentation from our investigator. We'll ask him or her, who is it? Pacheco. Thank you very much. For Investigator Pacheco, then we'll let you, Mr. Bush, make any comments you choose to make to us. We'll ask you questions perhaps, then we'll move to a decision. All of that said, Mr. Pacheco, please make your report. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Fiscum and Commissioners. This is Investigator Daniel Pacheco for the record. Agenda item 66 in your meeting book is a preliminary review report for Eric Bush, Counselor for the City of John Day. The complaint filed against Mr. Bush alleged he failed to disclose a conflict of interest in recommending and voting to approve the City of John Day city budget. Based on the information gathered, it does not appear that Mr. Bush was met with a conflict of interest. More importantly, because the City of John Day and Grant County are governmental entities where Mr. Bush serves on, they are not businesses with which Mr. Bush is associated. Therefore, the recommendation in your books is to dismiss. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions for our investigator? Hearing and seeing none, Mr. Bush, this is your chance to make any comments to us you choose to make. Thank you for being with us today and for your patience. Please proceed.
Well, thank you very much. And I think I just want to thank the commission for your professionalism and your commitment to maintaining public trust in government in Oregon, and the professionalism of your staff. I think you have it well in hand. And I just appreciate your time. That's all I have, unless you have any questions for me.
Thank you, Mr. Bush. Appreciate your comments today and for being with us. Colleagues, Mr. Payne, you ready for a motion?
Thank you, Chair. I move the commission to find that the complaint and information available during preliminary review appears to be insufficient to constitute a substantial objective basis for believing that Eric Bush has violated provisions in ORS 244-1202 and does not warrant further review, and that this complaint be dismissed.
Colleagues, questions on the motion before us? Hearing and seeing none, the administrator will call the roll on item 66.
Commissioner McCauley.
Aye.
Commissioner Thompson.
Aye.
Commissioner Payne.
Aye.
Commissioner Resendez Gutierrez.
Aye.
Commissioner Mason.
Aye.
Chair Fiscum.
Aye.
Motion passed 6-0.
You colleagues, Mr. Bush, thank you for appearing before us today. We appreciate your time and your patience. Have a nice weekend. We'll move on now to item number 60.
We have David Stockdale.
Okay, Mr. Stockdale, we're now going back to item 63 involving Mr. Stockdale.
All right, he's admitting right now.
Mr. Stockdale, can you hear me?
I can, yes.
We can hear you. Thank you for being here.